Hello everybody and welcome to WeTV's first ever D&D show. We are calling ourselves We Roll for at the moment. I am your DM, Revel Mearns. This is player number 1, Lyric Larson. Say hello.
Hello.
This is player number 2, Liz Willis.
Hi.
And this is player number 3, Randy Tinsley.
Hello.
Tinsley.
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 Now, we're going to just jump straight into it. How's that sound?
Perfect.
Sounds pretty good to me.
You all are playing previously played characters. Would you like to go ahead and introduce them, actually?
Sure. I'll go first. I'm playing Gork the Orc. He is a orc barbarian who has a lot of love, a lot of muscle, but not too big of a vocabulary.
Oh, I'm up next. I'm playing Fenra Alburn, who you might hear everyone call Eleanor occasionally. It's fine, both names work. She is a belly dancing bard who has a son named Ted. It is a demonic bunny who will come up quite a bit, and she is here to party.
I play Inzu Gallery, who is a halfling monk. She is the peacekeeper of the group.
Do you want to introduce our boy?
Oh, and this is Owen. He's here to fill the table and our hearts.
He's
So-
owing you a lot of loving.
He
Exactly.
is.
He's our
He's a
guest
good
star.
lad, and he's going to probably cast some spells at some point, so be ready for that. Give me a quick description of your characters real quick, since the viewers at home have never seen them.
Okay, I'll go first again. Gork is a big guy, 7 feet tall, green, of course. Has a arrow sticking out the top of his head. Don't mention to him, though, because he doesn't know about it. Covered in a lot of fur.
Actively in denial about the
Actively
arrow.
in denial about it. A lot of leather around him. That's pretty much it. A lot of skulls. A lot of trophies.
A lot of skulls.
A lot of skulls.
Fenra looks fly as She's got, I need a curse.
Uh-oh. We'll
the
get
first
into it
one.
when we get into it.
Fenra looks fly as heck. She's got a nice little belly dancing outfit. It's red. She is an Eldrin elf, so she kind of glows according to what season she's in. Currently, she's in winter, so she's got a little bit of a bluish tint to her.
Inzu is like 3 feet tall. She has white hair. She has some tattoos with the monk tribe that she's with. And yeah, that's about it.
To jump in, you are all walking down a wooded path. For the past few days, your cleric, Glory, a blue tiefling, and another responsible member of the team, out of the 2 out of 4 responsible people, he is
I'm
one
the
of
other
them.
one.
No.
Definitely.
It's me, the barbarian.
Him and your dear kidnapped husband, Fenrir, have fallen very ill. They've recently been coughing, they've been stuck on the ground, they've been stuck in their sleeping bags, and you've just not been able to make any headway moving up towards where you have to go hunt some huge beast that's been terrorizing a town. And you guys need to find a way to fix this, or you're probably going to be stuck down there for a while. You are currently walking down the wooded path because most of the things that you have tried have failed at curing them, and you are desperately searching for some kind of herb sitting out near the front of the woods. You've been searching for a couple of days, and as you walk down, you see a odd hooded figure wearing blue robes with a backpack that seems to be brimming with herbs, walking down the pathway. On the front of their blue robes is the symbol of a white unicorn, and if you would like to identify this symbol, please give me a DC religion check.
DC religion
First
check.
roll.
Well, as a bard, I'm
First.
definitely going to do that.
Well, with a -2, we all know who's
That was-
going to pass this.
Oh, 15, 16,
You
17,
can roll it in the
18.
not
Yeah.
cock zone.
I got an 18.
Oh yeah, that is a 9 - 2. That's a 7.
Ooh, that's a 3.
I got 18. I got
7,
everything.
What'd you
Not those
get?
religious
18.
people.
Yeah.
18.
I respect
You
it.
Yeah.
You recognize it as the symbol of the goddess Luru, the queen of talking beasts. And with your high roll, you also know that this particular god is very kindly and very protective over their people. It's a very friendly symbol for when it comes to religious symbols.
What do I know about like the people that follow? Like, are their vibes good? Am I gonna be able
Very
to walk?
good vibes.
Okay.
I mean, the symbol is a unicorn.
That's what I'm figuring.
They
okay.
tend to be healers and just, very kindly people.
Okay, so I'm gonna motion to my party members and be like, I got this. And I'm gonna walk up to him, just kind of sashay like I do, and be like, hello, the name's Fenra. Could I possibly, we have some friends that are sick, and I was wondering if you could help. You look like you got some good guru stuff going on there, and you're a follower of a very helpful god.
The stranger pulls back their hood to reveal the face of a young human woman with white hair that comes down to their shoulders. And she looks over at you and she says, "Oh, of course. What help do you need? What are those symptoms?"
Well, they've been kind of bummed out for the last few days, but that's because of the cough they have. They can't really travel. They're kind of, I'd say bedridden, but we haven't slept in beds in a while, so sack-ridden.
Oh, dear.
Yes, we've tried a lot of things. I tried just singing to them. It didn't really work. It's the cleric that's down, so we're kind of between a rock and a hard place. Gork tried hitting them,
I
but
tried just throwing them about, just whacking them across the street. They didn't get it out of them.
I know, I thought it would.
hit pretty hard.
Yensu said that was a dumb idea, but
I mean, very clearly.
For sick people, I would not recommend throwing them around.
I gave them little kisses and it didn't work.
I mean, have you ever shaken a bottle of fizzy drink? That sounds like a recipe for a mess.
Oh, are you
Any-
talking about moke?
Uh-huh.
Mocha,
Yes,
mocha mola?
Mochamola.
Yes.
My favorite beverage.
I love drinking moke.
ATV is not sponsored by Mochamola. Well, how long have they been bedridden, perhaps?
Long enough for me to get kind of fed up with it. I would like my husband, not husband, kidnappee back.
It's
Oh,
only been a few days.
It's only been a few days.
a few days. Dear.
An eternity.
And you've tried different herbs and spells?
Yeah, nothing seems to be working.
There's been something terrible going around recently that's not... It's not deadly, but if you're looking for a fast cure, you are not going to get it. It is extremely slow acting. You will be waiting at least 3 or 4 weeks before they're ready to travel. Although, there is one flower that is quite rare, but
Do you have it?
I unfortunately don't.
Gosh.
It is
Gosh, the darn it.
She casts some spells, and you see this image of a flower come up. It's large and it's bell-shaped. It's white, and you see long silvery stamens kind of dangling,
It could be
dangling out of the
Dangling.
bun, dangling. Right below it, she holds up and she says, "It's called Mercy's Bell. It's actually it was created by Luru, my goddess, and it will cure your friends if you find it, but it is quite rare. I have heard of them being off to the north up here. That would be my best suggestion if you want a quick fix. My only advice is if you take something from it, only take as much as you need, about 1 petal per person, or you may be cursed. It is. They are made to grow enough so that creatures of the wood will be able to take them and be healed if they need it. So to take too much, more than you should, is an insult, if that makes sense."
Right. And if that were to tragically happen, and I were to, per se, take a little more than I was supposed to because I miscounted, what are the consequences?
I can't be too sure. I haven't been able to find one before, and most of what I know about them has been from stories from my group. But I have used their petals before, and one is more than enough for a person to be cured of their sickness. One side effect I have heard of is the flower turning bad and poisonous, so it might not be recommended.
I don't think. Gork, what do you think?
It turns. How do you know if it's poisonous?
Did you eat it?
That is just what I've heard from training.
Oh. Who trained you?
My group, my clerical group.
I thought
Someone
so.
in that group eat the poison?
No,
Then how do
because
they
we know
it's
not
poison?
to.
Well,
Well,
how
who
do you know
told
not
them?
to if you haven't done it?
You know what? Let's not question their faith. Yenzu, do you know how to travel the
Questioning
direction
the
north?
practicality.
Well, see, my thought process was to ask.
Oh,
Where
yeah.
to go?
Where do we go? Just north?
Just north, I think.
Just
Like
north.
through the woods
That's,
or path or...
once you reach an area that's got some sources of water near it, they like more watery areas. But that's the best I can do. I'm sorry. I've traveled these woods quite a bit and have only found one or two before.
Would you like to come with us, or is this where we part ways?
Unfortunately, I have business up further along in the nearby town. They've been in need of healers, and I've been told to go up there. So we must part ways, but I wish you all well, and your friends, of course. Good luck finding what you seek. And let your friends rest if they need that, please.
Jogging is not the answer. We already learned that.
It definitely is not.
Yes. Well, thank you. If you walk down the path and you two see two very sick boys, perhaps pay them a visit, because I think they're very sad.
I will. I
or
will.
asleep. I can't really tell the difference.
And a little bruised. I don't know how.
I don't know where those came from.
Just happened.
Mysterious. Well, I will drop off some water and some food if I see them. Good day to you all. And she kind of putters off down the road.
Goodbye, weird lady.
I'm gonna reach into my satchel and pull out my beautiful demonic bunny son Ted, who used to be a stuffed animal, and I'm gonna put him in his car seat up on my shoulder.
Mother.
He
He scrambles
now.
up and sits onto your
Here.
shoulder.
And I pull out some meat. Here, just feast for a little bit. Okay, calm down. We've got a long way to go, and I only have a couple more. Gold, will you take him hunting, Rita? He loves you.
Fine.
He's drooling.
Yenzu's just gonna start walking north. She's
Alright.
not gonna deal with this right now.
Yenzu, wait up, I'm slow.
No time.
No time.
I only have one misty step per day.
So, you guys go out into the forest and you search for a long time. It is beginning to get dark, and you begin to lose hope that you might find this flower until you see it in the distance. It's very hard to see, but the closer you get, the more recognizable it is. It is a very large flower, about the size of your fist, and it is white and shimmering in the dappling light of dawn as the sun slowly sets behind the trees, and you move towards it to go and get some of it. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Passive or just roll?
Just roll.
It's a 14.
21.
Oh yeah, that's a big roll. It's a big old nat 1.
Oh! Our first natural one, ladies and
Look,
gentlemen.
what are you looking at
You
over
are
there?
so tall that you bump into a tree and it really hurts.
Who
That's
puts
all
that
you
tree
know
there?
at this point. Well, you both see that in this glade, this treeless glade that this flower sits in the center of, the air seems to shimmer, and it's very beautiful and cool. And you see an awful lot of very small white-capped mushrooms surrounding this glade. But other than that, it's a very peaceful, beautiful little place. There's a stream nearby. It's the kind of place you would want to listen to while you go to sleep. And as you all go forward to reach for the flower, who is the picker of this flower?
I like to imagine the calm noise of this forest is being interrupted by Gork hitting a tree. Why'd you hit me?
Yeah, Fenra's not going up there. You can do it.
Yeah, okay, Yenzu.
Yenzu, go up there. You're fast.
For the
And
sake of the adventure, you do all go up there.
I'm behind. Listen, I don't leap, but I'm not grabbing it.
Yenzu's right here. Finrow's right here.
And Gork is...
Gork follows
Okay.
up, and he's done with the tree.
Okay.
Yeah.
As you, Yenzu, reach out to pick this flower, just as your fingers are about to brush against the petals, you see it shimmer and then fade away like dust. And all of the sudden, you feel all of you, in the blink of an eye, feel your feet begin to sink into the ground, and you begin to be pulled down like through mud. And as your vision grows dark, you see it turn bright blue, as if you're being pulled down through water, and this bright blue fades to dark blue as you feel yourselves going deeper and deeper, and despite all of your thrashing and fighting, you are pulled down into the inky darkness.
Well, this isn't good.